President Freeman, you become the leader, the mentor, and spokesperson of the association for the coming year. Your charge is demanding, your responsibilities great. You must never forget that the well-being of your association must be your primary concern. Let your decisions be just, your actions fair, and your demands reasonable. As a token of your sincerity, I ask that you now raise your right hand and take the oath of office. Just step in close to me. Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and swear that you will administer the office of President to the best of your ability and judgment, in conformity with the Articles of Incorporation and the bylaws of the Nebraska Realtors Association, that you will observe and enforce the Realtor Code of Ethics, that you will uphold and support the Nebraska Real Estate Commission and Nebraska Real Estate Appraisal Board, that you will, in all your acts, be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and fair play, and in every manner possible endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interests of the state of Nebraska, the high purposes of the state association, and the welfare of its membership. Do you so subscribe? If so, please answer, I do.
I do.
By the power and authority vested in me, I do hereby proclaim you as duly elected and officially installed as the 2018 President of Nebraska Realtors Association. Congratulations, Herb. Look forward to working with you. Thank
you. The passing of this gavel, which I'm going to put in my hand, carries with it the duties and the responsibilities of the office to which you have been elected. Congratulations.
Thank you, Gene.
I also have two other gifts for you, Herb. You have your president's pin. Wear it proudly. And also we have a pen and pencil set for you, so when you're signing all those hugely important documents.
And my many executive orders.
And I've got a break from script, so Danny, don't have a heart attack. We have a long-standing tradition that Kent started last year, and I call it passing the hat.
Oh, I remember now.
Herb, I have a gift that you will cherish the entire time we're on Caravan.
Explain what Caravan is.
Caravan is when the president-elect, we travel throughout the state. How good is that? Cowboy Herb. It's a tradition that hopefully will carry on for many decades to come.
Get ready, Darlene. Now, in the spirit of making sure no one goes unrecognized, if you're 45 years old or younger, stand up. Now, I know some of you just barely crossed over that threshold. Well, the reason I ask that is that I've been in the real estate business longer than you've been alive. And it was my fellow colleagues at NP Dodge that created these centerpieces, the herb pots. Now, there's a little story behind that. It's sort of an inside joke. Herbert is not a very common name. You may only know one. Whenever I try to write a check or they say my name in the grocery store when I give them a credit card, or it's happened at the Leavenworth Cafe Saturday. Table for two for Herb. Now, part of knowing where we're going is knowing where we have been. And I have probably more perspective than most people in this room tonight. We tend to focus on the change that's right in front of us. But thinking and reviewing a little bit about our past can be helpful. Not everything around us is new. For example, we think we're possessed of this idea now. But remember how it all started with real estate brokers on the steps of the courthouse or the local bank or the city hall, passing handwritten scraps of paper back and forth to share information on their listings. And it's been getting better ever since. When I first started, we had these little tickets about that big, punched, and you put them in binders. And then amazingly enough, we went to a compiled MLS book. And then it was all computerized, for us only, and now it's on the web for everybody. We've always been concerned with effective data management. Secondly, for years we have sought more and more political influence over the political process and the constantly changing and uncertain regulatory and legal environment that we operate in. We know Washington is polarized into inaction. The state is facing serious revenue shortfalls and budget cuts. So from City Hall to the State House to the White House, we must be aware of and active in such issues as flood insurance. You just got email calls for action on that, and preserving the mortgage interest rate deduction. We are constantly involved in these issues. Now, there are always new ways of doing business. These include teams, coming soon listings, and escalation clauses just in the last 2 years. We have to consider how we will continue to gain success in these areas. And the way to do that is to embrace change, but not only embrace change, embrace the increasing rate of change.